Aaron, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Kathy, would you lead us in prayer?
Yes. Thank you, Lord, for this chance for us all to be gathered here together. Thank you for our district governor that's here to lead us and guide us. Please give us all hearts of service and help us to give back to our communities. Thank you, Lord, for this meal that we're about to eat and for the people that prepared it. In Christ's name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Nelson.
We should sing Rotary today, mainly because we have distinguished visitors with us, including Nancy, who is the district governor. And so we'll sing Rotary, but then we'll sing For They Are Jolly Good Fellows, just to welcome you all. Here we go. R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary. R-O-T-A-R-Y is known on land and sea. From north to south, from east to west, he profits most who serves the best. R-O-T-A-R-Y, that spells Rotary. Okay. For they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, for they are jolly good fellows, that nobody can deny.
Well, welcome to our Rotary Club meeting here today.
You may never get them back.
Everybody's having too much fun. Well, you may not know this, but Kurt is celebrating 7 years as a member of the club this week. So Kurt, congratulations on your 7 years. I don't see Audrey here today, but she is celebrating 15 years as a member of the club this week. So say something to Audrey if you see her.
She's not already.
Okay. Bill Olson has a birthday this week, and Mark House has a wedding anniversary. So if you see them, tell them happy birthday, and don't forget your anniversary, Mark. I don't see our Sergeant at Arms here, so I'll skip over that. Amanda, why don't you give us a secretary's report?
Okay, I didn't count, but we have several Rotarians here today, and I don't really see any guests unless I'm missing someone other than our honored guest. We got a thank you from John Peake this week. He emailed me and wanted to let us know that he really appreciated us coming out to the Help and Hope the other night and working, and that helped them out tremendously, and they are so glad that we have decided to do that on a monthly basis. So remember, Help and Hope, first Wednesday night of each month. The seminars start tonight, the district seminars. They're each Monday night of this month. There are several of us going to Heber Springs on the 28th. If you would like to carpool with me and Aaron and some of the others, let me know so that I can get you signed up to go. It will be a very interesting evening, and you won't want to miss it. I think everyone, if you've been several years ago, there's going to be lots of new stuff this year. If you're a new member, it'd be really great for you to go. So if you could go, we'll probably leave Batesville around 4:45ish, and we usually get home around 9:30, 9:30.
One of those 9:30, morning or night.
Dr. Bell and these braces are ready to kill somebody.
And I'm going on the night of the 21st to Little Rock if anyone would like to go then.
Okay, so if you'd rather go to Little Rock with Donna, just let me know so that we can get you signed up and paid for. I'm going to pass around an envelope. If y'all remember a couple weeks ago, we had the single parent scholarship fund that came and spoke to us. There were several Rotarians that wanted to make a personal donation. So I'm going to pass around an envelope today. If you want to make a personal donation, just put your money in there, and we will send that in along with the club donation at a later date. We had several people that worked at the golf tournament for the Howard L. House Memorial Golf Tournament this weekend, and they asked that I thank you for your effort in doing that. They really appreciated it. And if anybody made it to Stuff the Bus, please let me know so that I can get your makeup entered. I don't know if we had anybody make it over there, but if you did, make sure you let me know so that I can get you a makeup entered for Stuff the Bus. That's all I have.
Thank you, Amanda. And I want to thank Deanna, she's not here, Amanda, Kurt, Jared, Donna, Dwight, and Aaron for coming out to the Help and Hope Night last week. I thought it was great. I don't know, I wasn't at the golf tournament, so I don't know how many people we had there, but thank you if you did that too. It's a love. I don't see Ryan here today. Kathy Drew, great job greeting everyone. Good job, Kathy. Pat Dunnigan's up next week if you see her. And with that, Nancy, would you like for me to do a little introduction for you? She's going to introduce you, excuse me. Come on up, Renee.
Okay, it's my privilege to introduce our district governor, Nancy Leonhardt. Nancy began attending occasional Rotary meetings back in the 80s as a guest before women were even allowed in Rotary. And her official membership did not begin until 2007, and that was with the, and still with the West Little Rock Rotary Club. Nancy is a multiple Paul Harris Fellow and member of the Paul Harris Society. She received the Rotarian of the Year Award in 2009 and 2010, and the District President of the Year Award in 2013. She has served the District 6150 as a member of the Youth Exchange Committee, District Trainer, 2015 Conference Chair, and the Assistant Governor. Nancy's favorite service project in her club is their work at the Terry Elementary. The club supports a program or activity for each grade level, pre-K through 5th grade. She especially enjoys reading and distributing the I Like Me books to the kindergartners and reading Dr. Seuss books on his birthday to the 2nd graders. Nancy received her Bachelor of Science in Urban and Regional Planning from California Polytech University, Pomona. And after working as a land planning consultant, Nancy began work in the nonprofit sector and has worked for various nonprofits as an executive director. And she currently is executive director of the Arkansas Literacy Council, serving adult learners around the state of Arkansas. A 4th-generation native of California, Nancy moved to Arkansas in 1999, and she and her husband Daryl have been married for 32 years and have a son Jason and daughter Christina. The positions held at the club level: she has served as membership chair in 2008 to 2009, newsletter editor 2009 to present, secretary 2009 to 2010, service projects 2010 to 2011, president-elect 2011 to 12, president July the 12th through December the 13th. She served for 18 months, and youth exchange counselor from 2008 to 2010. Positions held at the district level: Youth Exchange District Committee 2011 to 2014, District Conference Program Chair 2013, District Trainer from 2014 to 16, District Conference Chair 2015, the District Governor nominee 2015 and 16, the District Governor-elect 16 and 17, and current our District Governor, with the theme being literacy. Please help me welcome Nancy Leonhardt.
Thank you, Renee. So good afternoon, Batesville.
Hello.
So I had the privilege of being here Friday in town as well. As Renee said, I'm the executive director of Arkansas Literacy Councils, and I am the state umbrella organization for the adult literacy councils, community-based literacy councils, and you all have one here in Batesville, the Ozark Foothills Literacy Council. And so I had the privilege to stand beside Representative James Sturge, who is a very strong advocate for adult literacy and was able to get some additional funding for me in a session a couple years ago. And a portion of that funding we gave to the Literacy Council here. So we came and did that on Friday. So I was here in your great city on Friday, and then here I am again today, and it's always a great pleasure. I love coming down the hill, down into Batesville, so great community. So before I begin, I have a couple questions. Who can tell me how many counties our district serves? Who can take a guess?
20.
32.
Catch. It's 28. How many Rotarians in our district?
1,500.
Okay. Go up.
Oh,
How many?
Be creative.
2,200.
22. I think you're closer. 1924. How many clubs are in our district?
41.
I say Renee and Matt cannot answer.
I'm gonna say 41.
Anybody else want to venture? A number? Lower?
36.
That's closest. So the number's 39.
I knew I was.
Oh, sorry about that. I went too far. We had 40, but we lost one of our clubs last year. It was the Jonesboro E Club. All right, last question. What is the percentage of women in our district?
52.
I wish.
26.
Did you say 30? All right.
You are one of them.
All right.
You know, Nancy,
Yes, sir.
I've been in this club long enough to remember when the women first came into the club, and we had some members quit as a result of
Because
that, yeah.
they're
And I don't know
lost.
whether they quit on their own or whether their wives insisted that they quit.
Well, we still, in our district, we do have a club that does not encourage women to do it. We do have another club that doesn't have women as well. They would like to, but they just haven't been able to get any. So they don't count because I know they're trying, but we do have one that doesn't. And, you know, they can't, legally, they can't not have women, but they sure don't encourage them to. They probably, I don't know how they handle that if,
Do they have a test they give them?
I don't know what they do to say, oh, sorry.
Not to go there one
I
day.
know. Well, I was talking to the assistant governor and he said, I think I might plant some women to go and see what happens. So, well, I am so glad to be here. Had a great meeting with your board of directors. I am so impressed with what all you do. And I wish there was a way I can share. I mean, I've been involved with our district for a number of years now. And I've talked to a lot of Rotarians. And I am just blown away by what our clubs are doing. And I had no clue. And you all are definitely no exception to that. But I need to figure out a way that I can take all this knowledge that I'm learning, that all the activities and projects that the clubs are doing, and share it with everybody. I mean, I could make a list, but that'd be a list that, you know, that'd be a whole book. So I've got to figure out a way. So anybody have any ideas, please share them with me, because I really, the rest of the district has no clue. Plus, every club is doing some great things that another club might want to adopt to fit their community. And so that's another reason why I want to share it. So anyway, okay.
Okay, let's get this going.
What I want to do today is quickly give you an overview of the district, what my goals for this year are, and some upcoming district events that we have going on. All right, so this doesn't work, huh?
It was before the meeting.
I know, it was before. Is it on? Yeah, it's on.
Let me see here. I'm very sorry about this.
Oh, no, don't worry about it.
Let's try it again.
Nancy,
sorry.
you know that if his equipment doesn't work, he doesn't get to eat next week.
I can just click the mouse for you. I'll just click it for you.
Okay.
I'm sorry
Did I
about
do that or did you do that?
I think you might have done that.
Oh. Did I do that or did you do that?
I did that.
Okay.
I'm very sorry about that.
All right, so I'll give you that.
Okay.
All right, so let's go to the next one.
Okay. Next slide.
And the next one. So who we are. You answered the first couple questions, and well, somewhat. So let me tell you, in this last Rotary year, our district contributed $189,225 to the Rotary Foundation. we were very close to achieving $100 per member per capita district-wide. We were about $3,000 short of reaching that goal. And I thought, oh, we definitely could do that this next year. You know, only $3,000. But then they went and raised it to $115 per person. So, you know, that brings us like $30,000. So it's not going to happen. But if we can do the $100 per capita district-wide, we'd be doing great. So I'm hoping we can achieve that. We awarded 112 Paul Harris Fellows. And I shared this with your board earlier. I want to double that number this year. And it's easy to do. A number of us who've been contributing to the foundation have recognition points that are just sitting there. We've given them to everybody in our family. We've run out of people in our family to give them to, so we just leave them there. Well, bad news. You can't take them with you. Once you leave Rotary, once you pass away, those points they evaporate. So I want to encourage any of you Rotarians who have recognition points, and if you don't know how many points you have, see Matt. He will know. He will look it up for you. But award somebody a Paul Harris. If there's community partners that you've been working with for years, award that person a Paul Harris Fellow. And then, most importantly, make sure the newspaper's there when you're awarding it to them to bring some recognition to them and to the Rotary Club. But let's award more people with those Paul Harris Fellows, or share your points with other members in your club so that they too can achieve a Paul Harris. We had 4 inbound and 3 outbound youth exchange students last year. This year we have 3 inbound coming from France, Spain, and Peru. They all should be arriving sometime this month. And then we have 2 outbound going to France and Spain. We have 3 Rotaract clubs and 20 Interact clubs. And then this year we only had 34 students for RILA Camp, and I'm not sure, we usually have about 60. And I believe you all are pretty good about sending students as well. And so hopefully we'll be back up to our usual 60 or so students at RILA Camp, because it's such a wonderful program. I show you this. This is the district org chart. And the reason I show it is to let you know that I don't do this job alone. There's no way I could. It takes all of these people to run the district. And I am so thankful for each and every one of them and the work that they're doing, because I can't do it all. I work full time, and I just want everybody to know that this, you know, our district operates because of a whole lot of volunteers making it happen. So Renee's on there, so thank you, Renee. All right. All right. I wanted to share with you, before I share with you the district goals, I wanted to tell you what my personal goals are. And I have 2 areas of focus that are important to me and that I'd like to see accomplished. The first one is Polio Plus. Oh, go ahead. Okay, there we go. Go back one. So on Polio Plus, we are so close to getting that eradicated. And I was talking to the board, and the assumption by one of the board members, or not the assumption, but the thought was, well, we're almost there, so we don't need to do anymore. Yes, we do. Because we are so close, once it's eradicated, we still have to keep going. We still need to be immunizing children. We need to make sure it doesn't come back. So there is a lot of work that still needs to be done beyond that 3-year point whenever we hit that. So we are on a campaign to make sure we reach that end point. So I have set a goal that every club will raise $1,500 for the Polio Plus campaign. And on top of that, I am asking every Rotarian personally to donate $20 to that campaign. At the International Convention, the Gates Foundation asked Rotary to raise $50 million. And they will match it as they have in the last few years, with $100 million. So there's $150 million right there that we need to raise. In addition, our partners, CDCs, NGOs around the world, have also contributed, made contributions, or pledges, made pledges totaling $1.2 billion, with the B, to the campaign. And so we need to do our part of $50 million to help ensure that that $1.2 billion is raised and will help eradicate polio once and for all. My second area, as Renee shared with you, I'm the Executive Director for Arkansas Literacy Councils. And literacy is near and dear to me. I raised 2 readers, but not every child has that opportunity to read. I'm just blown away by the number of kids that do not have books in their homes. And I understand why, but it's just still something we all take for granted. 30% of children are not able to read by 3rd grade, at the 3rd grade level. 14% of adults in our state cannot read above the 5th grade level. That's 1 in 7 adults. That's a staggering number. And so, while literacy is important to me, it needs to be important to all of us, really, because that's what affects our communities, the economic development in our communities, our families. The single most greatest determinant of a child's success in school is the mother's education level. So if that mother can't read, that mother's not going to be helping that child to succeed in school, because they can't help them with homework. They're not going to encourage them to read during the summer, because that's not something that's part of their lifestyle. So I'm asking every club to participate in the literacy project. You all do. You do the dictionaries. You donate books to the local schools on behalf of your speaker. So hats off to all of you for participating in literacy. My pie in the sky goal is that every member will help a child or an adult learn to read. And this can be making a donation, but most importantly, donating your time. You have a literacy council in this community. Donate your time, help another adult learn to read. Or go to one of your elementary schools or even a preschool program and donate your time to read to a child. Help a child learn to read. So that one's my pie in the sky one that I would love to know that every Rotarian is participating in mentoring a child or adult learning to read. Next slide, please. Okay, district goals. When I went through my governor-elect training, President Ian Risley presented us with his goals for the year for Rotary. While I was there, I had to come up with my own goals for Rotary, for the district. In addition, back in 2015, the district went through kind of a strategic plan visioning process, and we developed a long list of goals that we'd like to see the district accomplish. So when you combine all 3 sets of those goals, the list came up to like about 39 items. Well, I don't have time to accomplish 39 goals. My leadership team will definitely get burned out if we did that. So I brought the leadership team together, and we looked at all those goals and came up with 15 goals that we want to accomplish. And so I want to share those with you. They're in the 3 strategic plan areas, they follow the 3 strategic plan areas of RI's strategic plan. So the first one is support and strengthen clubs. And so 3 of those goals, just like always really, are to increase our membership, to increase our diversity. And so I have the pictures of our membership co-chairs, which, first of all, I need to take a moment here. I want you all to give a round of applause to our past membership chair, who has done an outstanding job and has set the groundwork for these 2 to continue and grow that program. Hats off to Matt. So obviously we're going to keep supporting you and helping you in any way we can to increase membership and help your club grow. The other 2 areas have to do with district leadership and training. We need to grow, as you saw in that org chart, we need to grow the ladder of district Rotarians. to create some leadership. The district governor job's a big job, but we still need people to do it. We can't be a district without a governor. And so we need to continue to grow that pipeline. We also have heard from Rotarians that we need more training. And so we have a number of initiatives underway. We are combining some trainings. We're doing more trainings. We're looking at doing more webinar-based trainings. We're also bringing on board this year Rotary Leadership Institute. In the past, we've done DLA. You've got some graduates there. And that went on the wayside the year after last, or before last. And we've decided, after doing some research, we've decided to bring Rotary Leadership Institute in. And what that is, that's not a program of Rotary International. It was created by another group. However, there's over 360 districts worldwide that are using this program. And out of 536 districts in the world, a good portion of are using RLI. And so we're bringing that on board. We've identified some facilitators. Once we get agreement who wants to be a facilitator, we will train them, and then we will present this program. And we encourage you, it's not going to be as time consuming as DLA was. It'll just be 4 sessions. They're each just 1 day, and we're going to bring them regionally. So that members aren't having to travel to go to this training. And it's a great way to learn about Rotary. It's a great way to learn about some leadership skills. I know the leadership training I've gone through as district governor has been incredible. It's not only helped me, but it has helped my organization, and which is why my board agreed to let me do this job. They knew that I would get some skills that would be beneficial to the work that I'm doing. So we're about, so under support and strength and clubs, we're here to help you. You don't work for me, I work for you. And that's the same with my leadership team. So we are here to help you grow your membership, provide more training for you, so that you can learn more about Rotary. Okay, the next one. The next area is focus increased humanitarian services. We'd like to bring our fundraising back to pre-future vision levels. So our goal is $296,500. And let me tell you what that includes. $38,600 for Polio Plus, $186,900 for every Rotarian every year, $61,000 from Paul Harris Society members, and then $10,000 from our foundation banquet that will be held in February in Little Rock. Another area under this goal is to get our clubs to submit their goals and progress in Rotary Club Central. And you all get A+. Your president has those in Rotary Club Central. But over the years, Rotary has asked us more and more to participate in Rotary Club Central. And it really is an important tool. Not only does it allow Rotary to see the impact we're doing, but as a club, it allows you to see what you're doing, keep track of your progress, because each member can go in and look at it to see what's happening and how you're achieving your goals. But it's great information to be able to use to share with donors, your partners out in the community, to show them the impact that you are making in Batesville. So, okay, let's go to the third and final area is enhance our public image and awareness. For so long, we have kept quiet the work that we're doing. We have not shared it. We have not pat ourselves on the back. And the result of that is nobody knows what Rotary's doing. If we spread the word and share what we're doing, people are going to see that and are going to go, you know what? I want to be a part of that organization. They're doing some good work. As I said, when I met with the board, I'm blown away by what you all do. Does everybody else in your community know all that you're doing? No, they don't. You just show up, get the work done, walk away, and keep real quiet about it. Except those who follow Amanda on Facebook. And your club's Facebook page. But we need to shout it out from the rooftops about Rotary International and the work that we're doing. So our membership, or our public image team, which is Jay Lambert, Lake Gwynn, they're going to provide some tools for you to help you reach out to media, Rotary International just kicked off their People of Action campaign, which, and I'm not sure if they're on there yet. They were supposed to sometime the end of this month, or last month. They put some tools on the website that will be brochures and posters that all you have to do is plug in your pictures if you want. They already have some pictures. Plug in information about your club, and so you have some ready brochures, posters that you can put out in advance and send out and provide. So they're trying to help us get the word out. And then the other thing that we're going to do to help increase our public image and awareness is when President Ian announced our theme this year, Rotary, Making a Difference, the very first thing that came to my mind, and I'm not kidding you, I mean it instantly popped into my mind, is we need a district-wide Rotary Making a Difference Day. And so once I get a team together to do that, what that's going to look like is some Saturday, probably in the spring, I want all Rotary clubs in our district, all, how many? 39 of them in their communities working on a project. I'm not going to dictate what that project is. Each club can choose whatever service project they want to do. I just want to know that on April 1, 2018, between the hours of 8 and 12, 1,900 plus Rotarians are mobilized in their communities doing good work, making a difference. We are going to blast that out to everybody, every social media, every newspaper, radio, TV, that we can send it to let them know that this is Rotary's Day of making a difference. So we're excited about that. I think that's going to be a great day, and it will also be an opportunity for us to really raise awareness. Hopefully people will come see what you're doing and want to be a part of it. So next one. So some of the activities coming up this year. Next one. We've got, as was mentioned earlier, our summer seminars. The first one's tonight. When I leave Batesville today, I'm heading up to Jonesboro. We've got different trainings coming up. District leadership training in February, PETS in March. Our club leadership training this year will be April 20th. And then, as I mentioned earlier, Rotary Leadership Institute. We don't have those dates yet, but when we have them, I'll be sure to let everybody know. Next one. And then our events coming up this year. In October, I just found out Friday, our district golf tournaments will be October 16th at the Country Club of Arkansas in Maumelle. That's Monday. We'll have a 11:30 lunch and fellowship, and then a 1 o'clock shotgun start. February 16th is our district foundation banquet, which will be held at the Clinton Presidential Center. And I know you all usually try to attend that. I'm hoping spring. In fact, I'm meeting with a gentleman up in Jonesboro this evening. I'm hoping to do a district bike ride for polio. We'll see, and if Jonesboro's not, if it doesn't work there, maybe we'll come up here to Batesville. So I just wanted to do something different. Not everybody plays golf. I don't. I just hope to drive around the beer cart. But I ride bikes, so I'm hoping that maybe we could do something like that. And I wanted something in a different part of the state as well. And then my conference this year will be in Little Rock, April 20th to 22nd. This year it's going to be a little different. I shared with the board the club leadership training, which we typically do a separate weekend, usually around the 1st of April, and then we have the conference typically the end of April. So this year we're combining the two so that we're not pulling Rotarians away from their families and activities twice in 1 month. And so the Friday before the conference, we will do club leadership training. That night will be our kickoff. We're going to do a food fest. Saturday will be the workshops and speakers. Saturday night will be the awards banquet. Hopefully y'all are going to, your president is working towards some awards, so you'll need to come out and represent. And then Sunday morning we are going to have a non-denominational church service / memorial service. And then we're going to go out because who knows, who's not on the board and heard me talking about it, who knows what April 22nd, 2018 is? Anybody want to take a guess?
Well, it's Earth Day.
Okay, what?
It's Earth Day.
Very good. So we are going to use that day to plant trees. Let's go to the next slide. President Ian has asked that every Rotarian plant a tree. Sustainability is huge to him, especially environmental sustainability. And it's his desire that someday environmental sustainability becomes an issue, focus area of Rotary International. And so he has challenged us for every Rotarian to plant a tree. And well, I know your president has plans for you all to plant trees, I think in March, February, March, somewhere around there. We also are going to do it as part of the conference, a service project where we all can come together. So after church, we'll go off and plant trees, then we'll have box lunches, have some time for fellowship where you can take your box lunch and head back home. So that's going to be a part of our conference this year. I just think it'd be kind of fun for everybody to do a service project together. All right, let's go to the next one. And I talked about our Making a Difference Day, so I'm excited about that. Watch for news for that, and let's go to that. So I want to end with, this is something that President Ian said at our International Assembly. It is Rotary making a difference by building stronger and more active clubs that serve in better and more lasting ways. It is believing in a Rotary that is recognized for the good work it does. A Rotary that will continue to grow, to endure, to go from strength to strength, making a difference in our communities, our countries, and our world. Thank you, Rotary Club of Batesville. I've enjoyed being here. I've enjoyed hearing about all the great work you're doing. Keep it up. You are truly, truly making a difference in Rotary and in Batesville. So thank you.
Thank you, Nancy. As you know, we are going to donate a book and a number of books to the county library at the end of the meeting.
Wonderful.
Today or after our meeting. And your book for speaking to us today is Snuggle Up, Sleepy Ones.
Aww.
Yeah. It's a random pick book.
Can I say something real quick?
Sure.
Before we leave, I want a group photo. Those of you who are following the district website, I do a group photo afterwards and post it and tell the whole district about some of the things you're doing.
And Nancy, if you would pick our winning Joker draw ticket.
But I bought a ticket. Okay.
No, never mind. No, someone else has to do it. No, someone else has to do it.
Somebody who didn't buy a ticket.
Who didn't buy a ticket?
Okay. 424370.
Oh, so close.
424370.
Right here. You said when I bought that Ron wasn't here.
Where's the Joker?
We had a deficit.
You can't.
That's not it.
Is that fair to all concerned?
Well, I can't even get it out of there. You're holding it too tight. Oh, you're still in the running.
Remember, next week, Julie Brightwell from DHS, DCFS, Foster Care is going to speak to us. There's no other announcements for the good of Rotary. We'll end as we always do. 4-way test, the things we think, say, or do. Number 1.
Is it the truth?
Number 2.
Is it fair to all concerned?
Number 3.
Will it build goodwill and better friendships?
And number 4.
Will it be beneficial to all concerned?
Have a great week.